tonight we honor our ambassador family. Please welcome to our stage our 2023 ambassador family, Sarah and Chris Jr. and their sweet baby Anna. The Juber family, everyone.
Hello, we are the Jubers. I'm Sarah, this is Chris, and the reason we're all here tonight, this is Anna.
That's how you learn in life.
First and foremost, we want to thank you all at March of Dimes for having us tonight to this wonderful event. We can't think of a better way to honor Anna as we approach her first birthday. And I just want to thank everyone who bid on the Christmas dinner for the NICU families. I was over there crying while you guys were all bidding.
Oh.
She was in over Christmas last year, and it was very hard. So to have something like that for each of the families is really wonderful. So now we'll actually tell our story, which I might get even more emotional, so bear with me. In the spring of 2022, we were diagnosed with recurrent miscarriage due to unknown causes. We suffered 6 miscarriages after our boys. We have 2 boys at home, and the doctors didn't know what else to do for us except hope and pray. So in May of 2022, we found out we were pregnant again. And just a few weeks later, we found out it was twins. So these little miracle babies growing inside of me. We went to maternal fetal medicine and did all of the scans and had all of the tests done. And it turns out they were the type of twin called mono-di, which meant mono means they share a placenta, di means they each have their own sac within that same placenta. A pretty high risk set of twins, so I was seen by maternal fetal medicine, by my OBGYN weekly. We were doing scans constantly, all the time, checking on growth, checking on me, checking on their organs, really, really thorough. When I was 29 weeks pregnant, I went to the OBGYN for just a routine checkup. And when they did the scan, they found that Anna's sister Lila had passed away. In a very rare complication, the membrane separating their 2 sacs ruptured, and they became mono-mono twins, which are the most dangerous type of twin. When that happened, the membrane got wrapped around Lila's umbilical cord and cut off blood supply to her, causing her to pass away. That same membrane actually got wrapped around Anna's leg, but she was lucky enough to be born 3 days later, and they were able to save her foot. So she has 2 feet that she uses to crawl around now.
No.
Our NICU stay was rough. She was there for 62 days. She was born at 2 pounds, 13 ounces, just the tiniest little thing that I had ever seen in my life. During that time, she didn't have any crazy complications. She was just tiny. Her lungs were getting mature. Her organs were maturing. She was learning how to eat and go to the bathroom and all the things that normal babies come out doing. Anna had to learn to do outside of me. We were very lucky to have a supportive nursing team, great doctors, and everybody just on their A game at Sharp Mary Birch. The nurses at Sharp Mary Birch don't just care for the babies, though. They care for us. And we had many moments where we had to be cared for first. Anna was okay. She's hooked up to all her machines. She's good as gold, but we were not okay. And that's when the nursing staff would step in, or her respiratory therapist would step in and tell us their joke of the day, or our social worker, Karen, would come in and sit with us for an hour. So it really takes a village, and Sharp Mary Birch has that village. The NICU team is not just a neonatologist, it's really everybody. In fact, there was one day that I was in there with her primary nurse, Brittany. Feeding was taking her quite a while to learn how to get the hang of, and she desatted. So for anyone who doesn't have a NICU experience, Anna's oxygen hit 30%, where it's normally supposed to be 100%, right? She started turning purple. You know, her nurse, Brittany, just stepped into action. She was moving very quickly, very calmly, and once Anna was okay and her oxygen was back up, then Brittany stopped what she was doing and came to me. And she took care of me for the next 30 minutes until I was okay again. And so these nurses, they don't just take care of the babies. And I think that's really a big deal. They're basically little therapists, you know, taking care of our babies and coaching the parents at the same time. So on January 11th, when Anna was exactly 2 months old, we got to bring her home to her two big brothers after 62 days. Just the most magical feeling. And we really couldn't do this without the support of Sharp Mary Birch, without the support of organizations like March of Dimes, who do the research every single day to take care of pregnant moms and those babies that happen to come early. And so we really thank all of you tonight for having us, for raising funds, and again, the Christmas meal donation. I mean, kudos to all of you. It's awesome. So thank you.